here we are again. New spring, old spring. Doesn't really look that old, but the thing I want to point out, because we've already been through this, is the instructions. If the door has one spring and is broken, proceed to step 7. If there are 2 springs, the remaining unbroken spring must be unwound and replaced. Proceed to steps 3 through 6. Three. That's a tough one. Well, I didn't replace the spring because, well, it was almost brand new. And I'm not replacing the other one, the new one, because it's $60 freaking. But 5-6-year-old spring, pop. So, here we go. Spring break number 2. Actually, I think they called the last video Spring Fling. Well, this one's spring break, round 2. Thanks for watching. I get what's dangerous. There is some tension here. But if you just take your time, don't rush it, make sure the rods are already there, and get the rods designed for this project, which Menards has, which is where I got the spring. So, again, don't rush. Don't be afraid of the spring. Just take your time. Whoa! Deja vu. One thing I am careful about is I will not stand in front of or under the bars while I'm doing this. I stand off to the side, so if I do F up, I don't get caught in the whirlwind. So fun fact, don't ask me how I know. If you wind this the wrong way, which is this way, these will start to unwind from the cups. Those started. I don't know who did that. Couldn't have been me. Which I find amazing. You know, the tension itself is what keeps these together. Pretty cool stuff. Time to wind this one up. The other thing you'll notice is the spring gets shorter if you're going the wrong way. It'll get longer if you're going the right way. So this was interesting. That was the first spring to break. And then obviously the bigger spring, I was able to operate the garage door opener, but it was screaming. It was really straining. When this one broke, the little guy was all we had. The garage door said, hell no, we ain't doing this. So I went to the hardware store, Menards, to get that spring again for this side. And they didn't have a right-hand wind that size. And if you look at the formulas in the garage door springs, very rarely are there 2 springs on both sides of the center. So I learned something new today. And guess what? I only took 1 beer. Thanks for watching.